Who remembers the BJ and Bill show all those years ago on WOLZ? Well, many have said they missed the show, and guess what? They're back. Welcome to the BJ and Bill podcast.
Welcome to BJ and Bill, the podcast, a part of the Podcast Playground Network. Please give us that 5-star review and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. I don't care if it's Apple, Spotify, iHeart. We are everywhere where I think they are out there potting these days. So make sure you do it. If you want to get in contact with us, you can do that on the Facebook page, BJ and Bill, the podcast, or you can just email us, BJ and Bill, the podcast @gmail.com. As we welcome you to show 162.
Woo-hoo. Recording a little bit later today. Still, we're recording on a Monday. We always do a Monday, but today we're a little bit late. BJ just returned from a monster cross-country trip. Well, he went to Jacksonville. So, how's that?
Jacksonville.
Jaguars had a tough day yesterday. We'll talk more about that. But the important thing is, the really, really, really important thing is, BJ made another stop at our favorite travel stop, Buc-ee's. The one, in St. Augustine, right?
Yeah, we were at the one in St. Augustine. Yeah.
Cool.
And then we went by the one in Daytona Beach. I said, hey, there's another one. Girls, you want to stop?
Oh, did you actually volunteer that? Are you out of your mind?
I knew the driver was not going. Oh, by the way, I want to thank my wife's twin brother, Gary, who drove to basically what it was. We went to Jacksonville. I'll just get it all out right here.
Sure.
Went to Jacksonville. It's kind of a funny story in a way. It's the ex-brother-in-law.
Right.
He was having a 70th birthday party, and we got invited to it. So everybody was there but his ex-wife. So,
but the family is actually the ex-wife, right? You said,
well,
didn't you tell me that you're not really related to him, but but everybody likes him better? Am I getting you in trouble yet?
I think you might be. So just be quiet there, Bill.
I'll shut up.
Bill Stevens. We already had a little rip this weekend because of it. So
okay.
Start another one.
I'm shutting up. All right.
But man, here you're going to a 70th birthday party. You think things are going to be calm. It was anything but.
Well, you sent me a picture. You texted me a picture Sunday afternoon. You were in some sports bar somewhere.
And I don't know why we were there. Well, before we get into sports, I'll give everybody the lowdown. So,
okay.
Saturday was the party. Sunday, we all decided to meet up again at a sports bar there on, it's called Sneakers. It's on, Jacksonville Beach.
Okay,
really,
cool.
Really big. I mean, it's a big sports bar. I mean,
it looked it. Yeah.
They got like TVs that are like, the size of a movie screen all over the place.
Cool.
But we were kind of like, it was weird. There was 2 different sections.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow we got shuffled between both because we had a long table.
Okay.
And the table was like at the end of the room. And then there was like this one section over here and then another section over there. And over there on the opposite side of where I was sitting was the Jacksonville Jaguars side where everybody was watching the Jags game, screaming and hollering.
Right.
But closest to me was the Steelers fan club. And so they were going, nuts for their Steelers. And that was whacked out. I mean, I've never been in a fan club situation, but they have a guy that was running around with a megaphone going, whoo, 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 go, 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 go. I mean, it was just like, and then the other side was yelling for Jacksonville. And before we get into it, the Buccaneers did win yesterday.
Yes, they did.
But I did not have my Buccaneers hat on because I wanted to look like I was part of the community.
Okay.
And, that's big Jags. That's like Jags territory.
Well, yeah, you're in Jacksonville. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, I get it.
So I had my Jags hat on.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, Susan doesn't have her jersey on. I don't have my jersey on. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing a freaking Jags hat.
I saw that. He sent me a picture.
I go, if they lose, it's my fault. I was the one that caused this. I caused them to lose. but they did win, thank God.
Right.
But now I'm wondering, do I need to get on my Jags hat and go back to Jacksonville and sit there in the Snickers bar or Sneakers bar and, watch a little football and sit over there, on the Steelers side again?
Wow. So you're saying you're worried that you might have set a new precedent here and you might actually have to drive to Jacksonville to assure the Buccaneers win.
Right.
That's a lot of karma. That's a lot of juju. I don't think I want to take that on.
But of course, maybe it's better off that I won't be there wearing a Jags hat because the Jaguars lost.
Jags lost. Yes.
So that maybe was my fault.
Oh, because it's like, oh, wait, look, there's a Bucks fan wearing a Jags hat. This throws the whole space-time continuum off. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't. So anyway, but your party was good.
Oh yeah, good party.
Good.
I didn't know this because again, we're on like the opposite family side. And this was so awesome. He has a lot of relatives. Well, my wife's from Jersey too. And of course, my wife's sister's ex was from Jersey too.
But of course, now we all live in Florida.
So there was a lot of Jersey people that were at this particular party that actually flew in because it was his 70th birthday party.
From Jersey.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I met, are you ready for this?
Try me.
Anderson Cooper's producer.
Okay.
Well, I thought it was a big deal.
It kind of is. I get it. I do. Yeah.
I may have dropped a couple times. Got this new book. I don't know if Anderson ever deals with anything in a new book.
See, that went right over my head because I was thinking, are you going to mention the podcast? No, the book, Bill. What an idiot I am. I'm sorry. Did you get a business card or anything or an email address?
My wife and her chummed up a little bit. So I don't know if my wife's got any, I know I can get some information on her.
Yeah.
So maybe I should just send her a book. Now her mother.
Her mother, who her?
The girl that is the producer.
Right. Oh, her mom was there.
Her mother was also at the party.
Okay.
And her mother actually follows me on Facebook.
This is getting harder and harder to figure out.
I know you. I didn't know any of that. I felt like the total outcast because I didn't know anybody there.
Okay.
And she said, "Oh, I got to get your book, BJ. It sounds so good."
The mother of the producer follows you on Facebook and needs to get your book. If this doesn't get you on 60 Minutes, I don't know what does. I'm just saying.
I got to send him a book.
Yes,
for sure.
At least.
Yes.
Wow. This is about to explode. Holy cow. I'm impressed. I am. Good.
So now the chaos begins, and I think we better take a break before I go into the chaos.
There's chaos?
Oh.
It's not just sports bar, it's chaos.
Oh no. There's chaos in my weekend. And if I look very tired, like I got no sleep,
that's because
this will kind of explain a little bit why I look so droopy today. And I didn't even drive. If I would have drove, I would have just called Bill and said, I don't think we're going to be able to do a podcast today. I'm just too tired. I am tuckered out, my friend.
We will hear all about it when we come back in just a moment. All right, we're back, and I can't wait to hear chaos. Well, I mean, I got to be honest with you folks, friends and listeners. When it comes to chaos in BJ's life, I think I've heard a lot of it, if not all. So we're just going to throw this onto the pile with the latest bit of chaos. So go ahead. Let's hear it. What do you got?
I mean, it's not terrible chaos, but you're in a hotel room.
You're in a hotel room. I've been in my apartment all weekend.
And I don't know, maybe other people are like me. I do not sleep that well in hotel rooms.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
And it takes me a while to unwind and to fall asleep in a hotel room. So the first night, because we were there 2 nights, the first night I didn't sleep very good at all. Okay, no problem. Usually the second night in a hotel, I sleep a little better, probably because I'm tired because I didn't sleep the night before.
Right.
So we waited till the wife, turned out the lights a little
Right.
earlier than I did.
Right.
So I was watching that game. So
I'm sorry, you were breaking up a little bit
went to
there.
bed
You were
about-
watching what game?
I was watching the Chiefs game, the Swifties.
Gotcha. The Swifties. Gotcha. Go ahead.
So I was watching the Swifties game. And so it was over about, almost midnight.
Yep.
I was tired, but I was wound up, watched the game, been at the sports bar most of the day, out on the beach for a while.
Nice.
So, I'm trying to fall asleep. Probably took me a good hour to fall asleep.
Mhm.
I'm in like the deepest sleep I can be in. That real good sleep that I supposed to get
Sure.
every night?
Sure.
Never, ever has this ever happened to me while I'm in a hotel. Somebody thought they were Mr. Funny Guy.
Oh.
They pulled the fire alarm.
Oh. I hate
So
it.
here it is, almost 4:00 in the morning.
Oh my God.
I'm in a deep sleep. You don't even know where you are at this point in time,
No.
And you're waking up going, what the hell is this? And we listen to it for a while. My wife goes, well, I think we better get dressed and go out. So we're getting dressed and we're going out. Of course, BJ,
Right.
I don't want to, we're on like the 4th floor. I don't want to go down 4 flights of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going towards the elevator. My wife goes, you can't take the elevator. And then a couple of people in the hallway go, you can't take the elevator. You got to take the stairs. I'm going, oh, Jesus.
I'll just die right here.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what
just
I was
burn
thinking.
right here.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
just let me die in the elevator, folks. If it's working, I'll die in the elevator. I don't care. But no, I okay, be the
You did
team
4
player.
flights of stairs.
No, I didn't going back up, but I did going down.
Good thing you weren't on like the 13th, 14th, 15th floor.
Oh, I'd have just said, burn me, baby, burn me.
I know.
I'm gonna be cremated at death anyway.
That's right.
I'll save a few $1,000s.
There you go. There you go.
So we got out, and then the fire trucks got there, and the guys jumped off, and they were in there for like 10 minutes, and they came out and they got on their fire trucks and they left. And somebody said, all clear, we can go back in. And then, of course, as we were going back in, everybody,
Yeah.
they go, somebody accidentally pulled the fire alarm. They said
Because that happens all
I'm
the
saying
time.
accidental.
My
Yeah,
ass.
I'm saying accidental. My ass.
Yeah. That's
So,
no,
yeah.
there is no accidental.
But-
yeah. That was a disgruntled
But I
Jaguars
did tell
fan.
the wife.
That was a disgruntled Jaguars fan. Just saying.
So I did tell the wife. I go, let's just sit out here for a little while, because this old man is taking the elevator back up. I'm not climbing the stairs. So we'll let the people flush in, and then we will go in and because I didn't want to get in an elevator either where you're like in each other's face.
Right.
So I said, just let them all, go up
Right.
or whatever, and
Right.
then we'll go in. So then
There
we
you go.
went in and we went back to our room. Again, deep sleep. I am sleeping like I'd never been sleeping before. Again, finally, for the second time. Took me an hour after the alarm to go back to sleep. Well, the birthday boy himself, about 7:00 in the morning, because he had to go to work. He has a job. At 70 years old, he should be retired.
You would think.
So our phone goes off. Susan's phone goes off. Of course, she's got it on, I don't know, loud for some reason or another. So that wakes everybody up. And it was him thanking us, which was very polite of him.
Very nice.
Thanking
I
us
get
for
it.
making
But
the
it's
trip.
7 a.m.? Send me a
7:15,
freaking
yeah,
text
it was-
message.
I know. So this
You
boy
have
has
a-
not had much
Go ahead.
sleep.
Yeah, no. I hear you. I hear you. Boy. When I was in college, I lived in a big, it wasn't a dorm, it was a private kind of dorm apartment kind of a thing for 1 year. And I mean, every Saturday night the alarm would be going off. Alarm not constantly, but I mean, you could every month, 2 or 3 times and I'm just like, F this. I'm just gonna burn. If it actually is, I'm just gonna burn. And I think over time, I don't think anybody got up and walked. Nobody did that. So anyway, yeah, I have a strong suspicion of those things when they happen. So anyway, that's just me. Someday I'll be someday I'll be in a hotel that will actually burn, and you'll be reading the headlines. Old disc jockey refuses to leave, dies in fire. Okay.
Yeah, I was tempted. I was very tempted, but the alarm is like right above our head, and it's whop, whop, whop. And even while we were setting out, you could, it wasn't as loud as it was in our room, but it was still loud. And then like I said, the firemen went in there because I guess they have to. I don't know if they have a special tool or what, but they're the ones that had to turn it off.
Here at my apartment, we actually got an email. Thank you very much. The day before that said we're going to be, crews will be in the buildings testing the fire alarm thing. So yeah, last week I found out that the fire alarm works very well. Thank you very much in my building, but didn't have to leave. But it was just okay. That's obnoxious, but it was over in 10 minutes, and so there you go. So anyway, yeah. So wow, you BJ, what are you doing here? I know you're home now, and you're happy to be home, and yeah, traveling is fun. Getting home is better.
Of course, like I said, and her brother drove, which was really nice. What they did, they came from Southwest Florida. They came from Fort Myers.
Oh.
And they said, hey, we'll stay at your house Friday night, and then we'll all take off Saturday and go to the party. But we are going to stay until Monday. But if you'd like to ride with us, you can.
Okay.
But you're going to have to stay till Monday.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we did have hotels in different parts of town, but everything all worked out. They picked us up. We had, some other relatives of the birthday boy pick us up. So, and the birthday boy himself actually picked us up Sunday morning, I think, to take us to the sports bar. So it all worked out.
All worked out. Good to hear.
It was just a crazy weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's whatever. I mean, yeah, I hear you. That's how it works. That's why traveling is fun. Getting home is funner.
I could have stayed another day or two and enjoyed it, but I'm glad to be home.
I like Jacksonville. I could live there. I mean, not in town, of course, but I mean, I could live in one of the suburbs. I love the whatchamacallit, the St. John's Town Center. I mean, I'm not a shopper, but the Apple store is right next door to the Tesla store, so there's that, and tons of good restaurants and movie theaters and all that. I enjoy that. The zoo and the botanical gardens are fabulous. So yeah, I could live there, but Gainesville's nice too. Unless you're a Gator fan, Gainesville's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my college football's over. Thank goodness my Bucks at least I didn't have a heart attack this week. Of course, there was a lot of people around, a lot of talking. So,
right.
Like the attention was on the game.
Right.
But it wasn't on. I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
I get it. You weren't dialed in 100% you weren't living and dying on every play.
Yeah, and I think that saves your heart. But yet it wasn't, it wasn't.
My heart
does
not
either.
have a problem with a Bucks game, but I get it. I understand it. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
So it was a little bit better. We didn't have to wait till the last 30 seconds to find out we were going to win.
We did not need to make the call to our favorite superhero, 2-Minute Mayfield, to get in there and get the call. Although when we missed a couple of those kicks, we missed an extra point early on, and then we missed a field goal. I'm like, oh please. And then it turned out okay. It turned out okay. So,
now me, Mr. Sports Guy, who knows so very much about the world of sports, I was enlightened a little bit because we were talking about that. Because it seemed like more and more that I'm watching football this season.
Right.
People are going for the 2-point conversion instead of the punt kick to, for 1 point, they'd rather go for 2. And I was talking to my brother-in-law and I said, well,
right.
And I was talking to him about it. And I said, I don't know. I don't know. They're all being more gutsy or something this year. He goes, that's because they moved it back like an extra 10 yards or something. And that's why people are missing field goals. So they figured, let's just go for the 2 points.
You mean they're missing extra points?
Yeah.
So yes. Yeah. I hear you. I think you're right. I think they did move that back. But and so that it does lend itself to, like, why not gamble? Also, what I was gonna add is they're going for it a hell of a lot more on fourth down and short too. Whereas it was like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. No, it's fourth down and 3. Wait a minute, let's go for it here. Especially if you're deep in the other territory there. So there you go. So yeah. So you said you were watching Swifties. And she was at the game, by the way. Not that I care that much, but Taylor Swift was at the game. And actually, last night, normally this doesn't happen. I was a Chiefs supporter last night, if only because by beating Detroit, that's one less 5-1 team.
Yes.
So now it's down to 2. It's down to our Bucks and the Indianapolis
Colts.
Yeah, there you go. So all good. All good.
And now, don't we play the Bills next week? The Buccaneers, I believe.
Don't do that to me. Let me bring up the NFL schedule here.
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure now they
All
play
right.
the
All
Bills,
right.
and it's next Monday night. They don't even play
Really?
Sunday.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here? That's that right. Monday. No, that was the one we just saw. Wait a minute. I don't want this one. I want next week. I want week 7. All right, week 7. Come back. Now you got me messing with the NFL.com website and all of that. Oh boy. Jaguars, LA Chargers. Oh, in London for you who want to get up early. And yes, you are right. No. Next Monday, October 20th, Buccaneers Lions. And there's actually, next week is actually one of those 2 Monday night games. I don't like that. Well, I don't mind that one's at 7 and 10. Like, as we record this, of course, we record on a Monday. Tonight, there's 2 Monday night football games.
Is there
one
2
on
or
ABC.
3?
Tonight, 2. One on ABC.
Okay.
Excuse me. One on ABC, one on ESPN. And they're like competing. They're like, I don't like that. One game at 7:15, Buffalo and Atlanta. One game at 8:15, Bears and Washington. So now I'm going to have to, now you're forcing me to bring out the split screen again. Doggone it. It'll happen. It's okay. So yeah. So there you go. So yeah, next week. But yeah, next week, Buccaneers, Detroit. Ooh, they're gonna be in a bad mood after losing this one. So I don't like that, but whatever. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Let's hope. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do. And everybody last night, I don't know if you were paying close attention or during the Bucks game, maybe you didn't hear, but it's like everybody and their brother going, geez, who's ahead of Baker for MVP ballots this year? Oh, I don't know. So I'm like, yeah, sweet.
Wouldn't it be nice to see them, in the Super Bowl again? Well, we're way ahead of ourselves. But yes, it would be awesome. It's a good thought.
It is. We can keep that thought. It's okay.
But
keep that good thought.
I don't know who their scout is, but they're finding some youngins that are just unbelievable.
And no matter who they lose to injury or whatever, it always seems like the next guy steps up and it plays just fine. So yeah I get it.
So now if everybody gets healthy, they're going to go, who do we play? Who do we know?
Right. Unfortunately, I got stuck watching I didn't get stuck. I watched the last few minutes of my Cleveland Browns get beat by Pittsburgh yesterday. And they're down like 20-6 or something like that with 5 minutes to go. I'm like, why aren't you putting in Shedeur Sanders to at least see what the kid can do? And they played Dylan Gabriel right to the end. And I'm like, come on, who cares? All right, at least make it exciting. Make it interesting. Come on. I don't know. All right, too much football. What else is going on?
Well, of course, my book is now officially on sale.
Yes,
and of course, we all know who my ghostwriter, I call her my co-writer.
Christine, yes.
Christina Metcalf.
Yes.
Sent me a text yesterday I said, "Oh my God, your book is doing great. You are number 48 on the like inspirational survivor chart or something like that."
All right, now you're gonna make me go look at Amazon, damn it.
No,
All
no,
right.
let me find the text and I'll tell you exactly what I am. And it was like, oh, really? And then it's like, oh, well, that's cool.
All right, here
I
we
gotta,
are.
I
More
gotta
parts than a
find,
chicken nugget. There we go.
I gotta find what the name of this is.
By the
Here,
way,
hold
when
on.
I type in more parts than a chicken nugget in the Amazon search, the next one that comes up is Baby Chicken Adventures, and the next one is More Parts, a picture puffin book. I don't know what that is. All right, here you are. You're on Kindle, and your Kindle, and your $14.95 for the paperback. And you have one rating, and it's a 5-star rating. I wonder who left that,
It was
Christina.
one of my classmates.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it wasn't Christina. There you go. But she did
It-
buy it. It's a verified purchase. Hey, wait a minute. There's no picture of you on the author thing. You need to fix that.
oh, okay. I don't.
All right. And
I'll
then
go. I'll go try to figure that out later today.
and then where do I see the ratings on
Now,
this?
s-
How
now
do I
see, here's what it is, and I don't know where she found it either.
right?
But the survival biographies.
Survive.
am-
Well,
I am number 48. I mean,
see,
there's
as
probably
I as
it's
as I
probably
look
like
it up, go ahead.
it's probably like everything else. Uh, like however you want to look at the ratings, different
Right.
genres and stuff like that. But
Yes.
yeah, survival biographies. I'm already at number 48.
You are, by the way, on the now. See, I'm clicking through on the page that shows the category that you're in, and I did this. We talked about this last week. You're on biographies and memoirs / community and culture / disability. So when I click on disability and I go to that, you come up on the hot new releases page.
All right, a hot new release.
You're hot. You're hot.
Dang. Now, if you look at memoirs only, okay?
Memoirs only.
Now,
Okay.
now I haven't even been out a week yet, okay?
Right.
But memoirs, this is just memoirs.
Okay. I don't, how do I look?
I'm
I
at
don't know.
1,112.
You're 1,112. Okay. Good for you. Whatever. I don't know what that means, but okay. So that's awesome. That is awesome. All right. So there you go. So you are, yes. So you're number 174,034 in the Kindle store, the top 100. You are number 113 in disability biographies. You're number 589 in motivational self-help. And you are number 984 in Oh, wait a minute. That's the same one. Motivational self-help. There you go. Okay. So you got one good review. All right. So I don't know. If BJ sends me if BJ ever gets around to sending me the autographed copy, I'd probably put another review in there, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So
Well, where are we going to meet up? It's time for a BJ and Bill.
it is. It really is. A BJ and Bill lunch get together here for sure.
Of course, here in the next few weeks, I'll be tied up every Monday through Friday for the next 6 weeks.
Doing what?
My ear radiation.
Ear radiation?
Yes, I have.
You're being irradiated, which is
Yeah,
a little
I-
truth, but you're also
I
being
have-
ear radiated.
I have some cancer in my ear, and I have had 2 surgeries on my ear to remove it. It's
Wow.
skin cancer. It's not like,
Yeah, okay.
melanoma, thank God,
Okay.
but it's a squamous cell
Yeah,
carcinoma
yep,
or whatever
yep,
the
yep, yep.
big word is. And so the surgeon said, well, we're either going to have to cut off the bottom half of your ear or radiation. And I'm thinking, and I'm not that vain a person, but I'm still thinking I want to wear glasses now and again. So,
Well, it's the bottom half. You're fine.
oh, okay.
Just don't cut off
So-
the top half. Besides,
so-
look, I'm looking at you right now,
I got
and there you are
headphones
sitting
on.
wearing headphones. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell. You could have no ears. I couldn't tell.
I don't have glasses on either. So yeah,
That's
you
it.
couldn't.
I get it. Well, that's interesting. Well, it
That's the
doesn't.
old joke.
Yeah, we're going to be, and I'm going to be busy too because I'm actually. Did I tell you this? I didn't tell you this. I'm going. I've been called into duty once again for my cabin and dog sitting skills with our friend Vicky and her husband Rick Wagner. They're going on vacation for a week, and so my lady friend and I are going to go up and do the cabin and dog sitting thing, which is going to be crazy interesting, and I do that with air quotes, interesting, because it's going to be
Because she has a
Vicky's
puppy
dog
too.
and our dog. I shouldn't say her dog. It's not my dog. I don't.
Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, I heard it. I heard it. No taking it back. Our dog. Let me take a
I
sip
wouldn't.
of my vodka.
Please you. Yeah, go ahead. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get involved with that. I don't want to get myself in trouble on that about dogs. But yes, it's going to be interesting to have two dogs under the same roof that both need walking and feeding, and it's going to be. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit. It's got me a little bit concerned.
On edge.
On edge. Good. That's it. On a little bit. A little bit.
Oh,
So we'll see how it goes. So anyway, yeah.
I could go on forever with this topic, but let's take a break and come back.
Yeah, that's a really, really good idea. Go refill your coffee, and we will be right back. Welcome back. This is BJ and Bill, the podcast. I'm Bill Stevens. That's BJ Odom. Dog owners. If you receive this podcast from any of the popular podding platforms, please leave us that 5-star review, whether it's Apple or Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, you name it, we're there, and would love to get your review, especially a 5-star rating. That'd be fabulous. If you'd like to find us online, do a quick search on that Facebook thing for BJ and Bill, the podcast. And like BJ said earlier, you can email the show, but nobody does. So it's okay.
And if you don't mind me getting in a little plug, if you like my book, More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget, it's now available on paperback and by ebook right there on Amazon. More parts than a chicken nugget.
More parts than a chicken. We need to include that in every promo now, don't we? Yes, it's out there. Or you can go to morepartsthanchickennugget.com, a fabulous website, I might add. So there you go. We've got to get you started on a book tour of some sort, somewhere, somehow.
I know I've got to like get some time just to like need to start sending emails out. I don't know if I'm thinking about like the Kelly Clarkson show and maybe Reese Witherspoon. I'm thinking about sending some books out though. I really am.
You got to do it.
Here's some books
to do it. Period.
Yeah.
So and,
well, they don't
whatever else is going on.
Well, they don't come until the 15th, but I have 20 books on order. That's going to be here on the 15th, I believe.
Cool. Well, so, I'm buying one. Our friend Vicky's buying one. So that's 2.
That's 2. Do you know what, though? And I hate to say this because I was a little down because, I thought maybe, I'd have not a bestseller, but a little bit more of an explosion, when the book came out, as far as people out there buying the book.
Right.
And then I started doing research. And actually, for a independent, self-published author,
right,
that puts their book out on Amazon, like if you sell over 100 books in the first year, they call that a success. I wouldn't think that was a success.
Doesn't sound like it to me either. But like, if you look at that stat that I just quoted you, that you are 100 and whatever that stat is that you are in books. You currently rank at 174,034. That's where your sales rank now. How many books must there be on Amazon? Millions.
Well, they've made it
hundreds
so
and hundreds
easy.
and hundreds of thousands. What's that?
They've made it, back in the day, you would write a book and then you had to find a publisher and all of that went on and on and on. And there's still people that go out and find publishers.
Yes.
Because they do a lot of that heavy lifting for you as far as, going out and getting book tours and getting into the different stores and things like that. But Amazon makes it so easy. You upload your book, you upload the cover.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom, bang, bing,
you're out. You're making money, hopefully.
Yeah, you're an author and you got a book out there that people can buy.
Even if you went the traditional publisher route, and I don't know which one. I mean, if you were a superstar, like, I mean, I don't know. If you're Baker Mayfield and you want to write a book, okay, some publishers calling you and saying, "Mr. Mayfield, we'd love to publish your book." Because, I mean, there's how many millions of Instagram followers does he have? How many, friends on Facebook does he have? Whatever. He comes with an audience. And that's the problem nowadays for authors like BJ Odom, is a traditional publisher is going to go, yeah, how big's your audience? They're going to want to know, when you put out a tweet or an Instagram or a whatever, how many people are going to see it. And if the answer is, well, I just have this book, they're going to be like, yeah, great. We get 10,000 of those in a month, whatever. Yeah. So I'm not trying to tell you you can't do it. I'm just saying that the traditional publisher would have been. And besides, and then if the traditional publisher takes you on, great. You're making what? $1 for every $20 book they sell, maybe. Yeah. So doing it yourself is absolutely the way to do it. You still got to do the work, but it's the way to do it.
Yeah, so hopefully, people, again, on Amazon, more parts than a chicken nugget. I'll be saying that for the next month or two. That's for sure.
Month or a year or two. But yes, absolutely.
And Christmas is just around the corner. It would make that perfect Christmas gift. Show someone how much you love them by buying the new book from BJ Odom, More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget.
I don't really see how that. I mean, it's better than socks or underwear, but yeah. More parts than a chicken.
Mom, don't buy the kids toys this Christmas.
No.
Buy them the book, More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget. Now available on Amazon.
Wow. I think we need to start a whole campaign on that. I think that would be awesome. Yeah. And I'm sure now, what's your son got you doing? Because I know he's a taskmaster on this. What's he got you into?
He's done some videos. He's got me, sending, emails and doing everything else you can possibly think of. And we'll see where it all leads.
Okay.
What I'm thinking that he needs to do.
Yes.
And I know he's very hesitant. He gets people all the time coming up to him and saying, "Hey, Gentry, can you get an autographed ball, or could you have Shaq do this or do that or do?"
Right.
So he hates to do anything.
I understand.
But he is really good friends with the chef.
The who?
Shaq. No, the cook. Shaq's cook.
You're serious?
No, yeah, I'm serious. Oh yeah, he's got a cook.
I'm sure he does. this is the first I've heard of it. So go ahead.
So him and Gentry are pretty tight.
Cool.
I'm thinking, Gentry, I know you don't want to ask Shaq, but at least ask the cook. If you say, can you hold this book? Snap, take a quick picture.
With
that's all I need. That's all I need. Just Shaq holding my book. Come on, you can do it.
Sure, of course, but no problem. Shaq's audience is not I'm going to go out on a limb and say Shaq's audience is not the audience for this book. It's just not. I mean, now that I think about it,
what are you talking about,
you ought to be reaching out to people like AARP. That sounds, I know we're laughing about it, but it's true. I mean, they have a monthly magazine that goes to like 20 million people. Wouldn't be a bad idea to reach out to somebody like that and send them a book too.
Yeah.
I know, right? Crazy.
Little travel guide on how to get from 0 to 70.
Man,
think I could sell it as a travel guide?
A travel guide.
Age 0 to 70. It's a travel guide, how to get from 0 to 70. I know it's a stretch, but
it's a stretch. It's a real big stretch. But hey, if it works for you, you do it. But really, there's so many of the use your friend ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using now to go out and find blogs about and for senior citizens and people with health challenges and whatever. And there's probably only 1 million of those. So you're not sending them all 1 million books out, but you are sending a press release. And if they're interested, if they want to do a story, I'll be happy to send you a book. But if they're not interested, I'm not going to send it to you. But yeah, no, I mean, come on, man. There's like a lot that can be done with this. A lot.
Well, just think if I sent 1 million books out to people like that, I would
already
be
be
bestsellers.
You'd be a bestseller. You would be a bestseller.
I would be broke, but I'd be a bestseller.
Do they give you a break at all when you buy them 20 at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I get a little bit of a break when I do.
Okay,
that.
cool. Yeah, I would hate to have to like pay full cover price I mean, it's only $15, but still, it's like.
Now, here's what's funny about that though.
What she is?
If I pay the full price, and then I get free delivery. If I buy what they call author copies, which are reduced and at a lower cost,
you're paying.
Then I have to pay shipping. Yeah.
Is it even money? Is it?
No, I mean, well, I don't know. I've never ordered 100 books at a time.
But what I'm saying is if that works, if I use my Amazon Prime, if BJ tells Bill Stevens, hey, why don't you order 20 of these books? I'll pay you for them. And I pay full rate and get the free shipping. That also helps your sales.
Oh, yeah. Because when I buy author copies,
doesn't help your sales.
Doesn't help my sales at all.
I'm sure we're gaming the system in ways that Amazon frowns upon, but I'm thinking, hey, what the heck?
Well, I will say this because I have had other people on the Gift of Life podcast that have written some books about their experience as a transplant patient or other things,
Sure.
And some of them have told me, and they say, you need to do this, but I don't really want to do this.
Which is?
Like we have the website,
mm-hmm.
morepartsthanachickenNugget.com.
Yes.
You would sell them on your website.
What do you mean sell them?
You could buy my book right now for X amount of dollars on the website. On the website. And then, of course, you, though, are in charge of paying shipping, handling and shipping.
Why would you want to do that?
That's what I mean. That's what I'm thinking. Why would I want to do that? Because by the time you did that and you paid for shipping and you used all your time to pack it and ship it and take it to the shipping place, you would be about just as well off to have.
Yeah, not for a $15 book. If it's a $10,000 Rolex watch or something, I'll ship it to you. Fine. But for a one-time book like that, not really worth it. No.
Yeah.
Your job is getting eyeballs on the website and on Amazon. That's all you got to do. I mean, I'm not going to say that's all. That's a big thing. But that's your job. Your job now, and Christina said that last week, and I've said it, and anybody will tell you that it's true. The writing the book is the easy part. The marketing is now the work.
Now, I will say this, and Christina has written a few books and has, ghostwritten a couple books. And she says the numbers that I already have for being out there for less than a week, tremendous.
Okay. I mean, she's the expert on that. I have no idea, but you do rank 174,903 out of all the books on Amazon. We should keep track of that. Wait, we should keep track of that. Holy cow. I'm writing that down. All right. What you're at, because then we'll check it again next week. You currently rank 174,034 on Amazon for all books on Amazon. 174,000.
Oh, that's all books. All books, huh?
All books across. Well, is it? Wait a minute. Let me look. That's in the Kindle store.
Oh, see, now I should be at the bottom on Kindle. My Kindle doesn't even get released till the 15th. And I don't know why that is either. I don't understand this whole system.
Yeah, I don't. Does that mean it's not the same as it is on? Yeah. Well, I'm going to, all right, I'm going to write down the rest of the rankings. So like I said, you're number 113 on disability biographies. You're number 589 on motivational self-help / Kindle, and you're 984 motivational self-help, books. So All right. So there you go. So that makes sense to me because there's Kindle and then there's the real physical book. So yeah, okay, cool. This is going to be, I'm going to start a spreadsheet. I really am. Don't threaten
And
me.
don't
I'm
forget,
starting a spreadsheet.
I am 48. That's a much lower number.
Yeah.
48 on the survival biographies.
I still can't find that. You'll have to show me that when we're done, but that's okay.
See, I got this from Christina.
Oh, okay.
So I have no idea where she
Right.
found this, but
You can probably go to Mr. Google and type in, Amazon rankings by category.
Now,
And
motivational self-help books, I'm at 747.
That's not what Amazon says. Well, maybe they average them. 7 what?
747.
Alexa, what's the average of 589 and 984?
Don't start doing math on me.
786.5. So they're averaging you for the two, and that's fine. That's cool. On the website on Amazon.com, it actually lists them separately. Motivational self-help Kindle store, motivational self-help books. So
and now also what I have been told too, the more
we're having too much fun with this.
The more reviews I get,
oh yeah,
the more that you go up the rankings.
That works with everything. I mean, If
you bought the book, I beg you to. I beg you. I plead you.
Leave a review.
Leave a review.
I know.
But now that is cool because I had the schoolmate said, oh, because she actually texted me.
Uh-huh.
I ordered your book. I read it. Now, and it's pretty similar to what she said on Amazon, but let me go find that real quick.
I've got it if you want it.
Oh, okay. But she just texted me this beautiful, like, oh my God, I loved it. It had this and that and everything else. And I said, oh, if you could do an Amazon review, that would really help me. And hour later, there it was, showed up.
You're talking about this is Lana.
Lana Stewart.
Her review on Amazon, 5 stars. I just finished your book. I give it a 10. Certainly enjoyed it. The jokes, the seriousness. I've been telling everyone to buy it and enjoy it as much as I did. God bless you, your wife, and the rest of your family. Look at that. How nice.
I love you, Lana.
I think it would have been better if she wasn't a personal friend, but we'll take it. We don't care. But I remember doing.
She's in my graduating class.
Wow.
So I mean, it's not like we run around.
Yeah, no.
It's not like we ran around last week or the day the book was released. I haven't seen her in what. I'm not going to do the math.
Yeah, no. I only knew one guy from my graduating class, and he passed 2 years ago. So it's like I couldn't tell you. I could dig out my yearbook. I think I still have it here somewhere, but that would be scary. But yeah. So, but I remember doing some research on like podcasts and stuff like that when we first started this and when I was doing one long time ago. And yeah, the reviews are everything. I mean, if you get more, and we did that, we were like in a group of podcasters. So we're like, you review mine, I'll review yours kind of a thing, So yeah, it's, now speaking of which, there you go. You should be asking every guest on the Gift of Life podcast to go and do a review. Well, they would have to buy it first, but
yeah, because I think that's kind of the way it is too. I think you've got to buy it. I don't know, well, because when you read that one, hers says like certified.
Right. Her review, her review actually says verified purchase. And I know, like, for me, I get it, when I buy stuff on Amazon, I'm sure, well, you don't buy stuff on Amazon, your wife does. When I buy stuff on Amazon, a couple of days after it's been delivered, I'll get an email and say, hey, how are you loving this, that, or the other thing that and then you can go and give it the 5-star, the 3-star, whatever you can give it the review and write it up. And yeah, they love that. They do. They appreciate that. So yeah, it's cool. That's good. We've got to get to, well, you have to get to work on this. It's your book. I don't care.
Now, what I have loved.
Yes.
And this, I didn't tell people to do this, but when I started seeing it, I'm going, oh my God, I love this. And a lot of them are from my hometown in Indiana. I'm sorry. They're all from Most of them are from Indiana. They're not Southwest Florida.
They knew you when you were a kid.
Yeah. And so they
Or
knew
their
this
grandfather
little,
knew you when you were a
yeah,
kid.
they knew this little scrawny kid.
Yeah.
And so they're posting the book when it comes in. Like, oh, look what I got.
Oh, you mean like actually? Oh, cool.
Yeah, like-
yeah.
And they're showing the book and they're going, this, you need to get this. And they're doing some of my advertising. They're going, you need to get this book because this was my old classmate or this was one of my old friends. And it's an amazing story. And I'm like, all of them, thank you so much for your support.
Right.
You know, if you, after you read the book, you know, if you wouldn't mind giving a, you know,
leave the review.
an Amazon review, I will so much appreciate it, you know?
Right.
But
That'd
when they're
be awesome.
when they're doing that on Facebook, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is great because you're helping me advertise. I love it.
Right.
And I think I've seen 3 people now that have shown pictures. And I saw one because, like I said, again, my old hometown when I was a kid, and one said, oh, I can't wait. I just got my book, you know, and they're showing the book. And underneath, and another person that I knew from my old hometown said, yeah, mine's supposed to be here Tuesday.
Awesome. So people are buying the book. That's why you rank 174,034 on the Amazon chart.
Oh, great. Kill me, Bill, before this is my book comes out. I die. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Number 174,034 with a bullet. That's what we used to say in the radio business. Yeah, cool.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to do because, you know, like a lot of times, like, you know, an artist is out there and, you know, people's heard of him, but no big deal. But once they kick, man, got to get that album.
That's it.
Now you got to get that. You know, hey, did you hear BJ Croak the other day? Oh man, I got to get his book.
Well, I already told you you're on the hot list on Amazon. So
all right, as long as I'm on the hot list, baby. Wish I was on the hot list at home, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Yes, I do. I don't want to hear about it, but I know what you mean.
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Oh, well, were we about to make a hard left turn?
Yeah, we weren't about, but it wasn't even about me. That's what.
Can I help push you in that direction? Or
yeah, you can. Okay.
Okay.
So the 70th birthday party that we went to.
70th birthday. Yeah.
He reminded me a lot of Bill because I think he kind of uses the same, and maybe I need to ask you and him both this. You always say it's my lady friend.
Lady friend, yes.
You don't say it's your girlfriend.
We actually talked about that, and girlfriend, boyfriend sounds like what you do when you're 16.
Now, see, my daughter, my daughter, you know, half your age, and she's the same way. It's like, he's not my boyfriend. I go, what is it? He's my friend.
What does she call him? What does she call him?
I don't know. She just calls him by his name.
Well, there's that, but I mean,
I think it should be, when you introduce, like, this is my
partner.
Boyfriend, or partner. Okay.
We have decided, we actually talked about it, and there's been no opportunity to use that yet, but if somebody asks, partner.
Well, that's like, he's like, he's in a much newer relationship than you are.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
So
the
70-year-old, the birthday boy. Let's just call him the birthday boy.
Birthday boy.
And so yeah, he had his lady friend there. He didn't really introduce her as his girlfriend or nothing. This is just, but you could tell that they were kind of together. And I says, so are you seeing each other? And this is his line, people, not mine. So I'm not in trouble. Oh yeah, we are seeing each other every inch. And I go, yes.
Good for him. Good for him. I love that. Are we seeing each other? Oh yeah. Every inch. Except when the light's out, then I don't see so. I love that.
Boy, if he's listening to this, he's gonna kill me.
That's all right.
I'm not gonna make it to 71.
Oh,
that was the first thing I said to him. I said, hey, you're finally my age.
And he's like, wow, great. Oof.
Now, I don't know if I told you this part, and I will tell you, because remember last week on the podcast, we started talking about the book and some of the things, and because we were talking with Christina, and I started.
Yep.
I turned on the waterworks.
Yep.
I swear to God, if this would have been me, the waterworks would have been running. So how it originally came, his lady friend and him came to his son's house. And like there was a few people out in the living room. Oh, surprise. Oh, we're yeah, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh. And then
And
like
then,
we like Susan and I were hiding in the bedroom and we came out and went surprised. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. I didn't know you. Oh, this is great. Now listen to this. They had like a side room and the
Mhm.
door was closed. And of course they have two
Mhm.
small children themselves.
Okay.
He goes, oh, go in that room right there. The kids are in there. So this, and then I told you, people flew in from
Sure.
Jersey to be at this birthday party, like his sisters and Uncle Dave, Uncle.
Whatever.
So he opens the door, and out comes these people that had flown. His two sisters were there, and I was
Cool.
like their families, with their kids and their. It was like if that would have been me, I would have been bawling like a baby. But he was like, he was in shock. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe
That's very
all
cool.
these people are here.
That's very cool. Very cool.
I mean, yeah. So that was like just awesomeness.
I remember a BJ Odom birthday in the
50.
backyard of your place. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was 50. It was the number 50, I
50.
think. And
Right.
that was at the clubhouse there at our.
I think so. Your
Yeah, the
son put it
clubhouse.
on, Gentry put it on. He gave me the mic for a few minutes. We were both crying. It was great.
Yeah. I had not a clue. We were going, I think wife said, let's go over to the pool. The Costigans
Yeah.
want to meet us.
Yeah,
That's with
yeah.
our neighbors. I go, okay, if we got to go to the pool, we gotta go to the pool. And we walk in and, here all these people were, and I'm like, whoa, didn't see that one coming.
I know, right?
A lot of people.
How did I keep that secret? I don't know.
Now, here was something funny too. And I'm going to help you people out if you're planning a surprise party.
Oh, okay.
If you're planning a surprise party like this and you got people coming from out of town and you got, and the party really doesn't start till like 1:00, 1:30.
Yes.
My wife actually has a noggin on her head. She like in the morning, cause she usually texts him happy birthday.
Of course.
So she did that. Most people didn't text him happy birthday that day.
Oh, I see
So he's
where this is
thinking-
going.
He's going like something's up. Because all
Right.
the people that usually text me happy birthday, like first thing in the morning or
Didn't.
didn't text me. So what's going on? Well, he found out when he walked in the house.
Good plan. So the takeaway there is if even if you're doing the surprise party thing, keep up the old routines so nobody suspects anything.
Yeah.
I like that. I do. I like that. Yeah. That's a good
So-
plan.
So I got surprised for my 50th. Have you ever had like a surprise party?
Back in married days, shout out to Paula, my then wife, did a really nice 40. It wasn't a surprise party so much as she contacted everybody we knew and said, send as many birthday cards as you can. And so I had a mountain of birthday cards because we have people all over the place. And we were probably pretty fresh, pretty new in Southwest Florida then. So that was about it.
Okay.
Now my birthday's coming in January if you'd like to work on that, but it's not a big round number, so don't worry about it. You got time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your? Well, you might have to send me your lady friend's number so
Right.
we can work.
You can
on
make
this.
plans. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Just remember to text me on the morning of if you never text me for my birthday anyway, you rat.
I
Come
always
on.
do Facebook. I always do Facebook messages.
Oh, do you?
Or-
Maybe you do. I don't. I am not on Facebook nearly as much as I'm getting a little more now because of the podcasts and all that, of the 2 podcasts that I'm involved with. I'm on Facebook.
Oh, by the way, thank you very much for letting me be on the practical path.
Yes.
We did. We was on
we
the
did
last
the interview
week's
with
episode.
Practical Path. Yes, we did. Yes, Miss Vicky said it was fabulous. So yes,
And that is still up until what? Your new episodes come out on Thursday.
Thursday.
Right?
That's so yes. If you go
I'm-
to
The practical path.
yeah, in fact, speaking of Facebook, the Practical Path podcast, and then you will find the latest episode, and it even has you listed there. So there you go. All good.
Cool. And I got
I
Christina coming on my Gift of Life podcast this week.
More
So.
cross-pollination than a bumblebee here. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, we're coming down to the end here. Look at you. So you're gonna what today? The rest of today is recovery for you.
Oh yeah, I can't believe my wife's not back though, because as soon as we got home, I said, I got to text Bill. We're going to do the podcast. She goes, well, I'm going to go get the dog. And I guess the daughter's about 15, 20 minutes away from here. And she said she was going to stop and get some food. So this should be about perfect timing. She should, because I would think when she walked in the door, the dog would be going nuts and trying to get to the door here because she knows where I usually hang out
Right.
here in the office. So
There you go.
So they're not back yet, but that'll be, I know my little baby dog will be excited to see me. That was good. We did not have the dog while we were in Jacksonville. I don't think we've ever been on vacation without the dog. I was like, oh my God, this is nice. Instead of the dog waking us up at 4 a.m., the freaking fire alarm woke us up at 4 a.m.
Maybe the dog pulled it or had somebody do it. I don't know. Anyway, that's.
Oh, I know where that hotel is. Okay, I'll do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this week. Go out and buy the book, doggone it. One last plug, give it.
More parts than a chicken nugget. It's my life, my memoir from a little boy, a little farm boy in Indiana. First surgery, 22 months old. Experimental surgery in 1968. Heart transplant, kidney transplant. I didn't get the latest operation in there because we was already writing the book, The Hernia Operation. That's not in it.
Thanks. We'll save that for the sequel.
Pick it up today. Amazon is the place to go. More parts than a chicken nugget.
Fabulous.
Wonderful. More parts than a chicken nugget.com.
.com. And it's got the link to the Amazon page where you can go and buy it. So that's all good. All right, everybody, have yourself a great week. We will see you again later. But until then, it's just up to BJ Odom to say,
see ya.
Take a ride back in time when the airways were golden and the DJ shined. 2 mics, 2 guys, and a whole lot of laughs. Living like legends, bringing stories back. No script, no rules, just telling it all.